and Philadelphia.
All three of these athletes are on. Oh my!
A handspring into a tidal wave by Low Ki.
Would I be wrong if I said that this is not only the greatest triple threat match that you've ever seen, but this may be the greatest match you've ever seen?
This is absolutely the greatest match I've ever seen, the greatest match I've ever called, the greatest match I've ever been a part of. This match is absolutely phenomenal. The counter mutilation now being applied to Christopher Daniels. He softened him up with that roaring elbow. A twisting Phoenix splash. Are you kidding me?
This match, imagine, I'm tired, you're tired. Imagine what these three guys are feeling right now. Oh my
Key
goodness!
Crusher, Key Crusher. That's it, that's it. Key Crusher does it. Key Crusher does it.
You both can go to hell.
What?
He didn't just say that.
Both in that same night, is he out of his mind?
Is that a challenge?
He's lost it.
Somebody book that.
If this is what you want, this is what I want. This is what you got. Chris Daniels, if you want the same, brother, I'll give it to you. In fact, why not all three of us fight one another next show in a round robin tournament?
Well, what's going to happen here?
It's the code of honor. He's got to shake their hand.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, what?
Oh, I've known Christopher Daniels a long time. There's something eating at him.
Ring of Honor returns to the Murphy Recreation Center in South Philadelphia off 4th and Oregon Ave, just 5 blocks from the ECW Arena, Saturday night, September 21st with the 7:30 p.m. bell time. For tickets, directions, all the info you need, call 215-891-9404 or visit rfvideo.com, 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com, 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com. Witness the hardest hitting, highest flying, most athletic wrestling for yourself.
Low Ki, Christopher Daniels, American Dragon. 3 of the best in the world. 3 unforgettable matches, 1 night of action. The Round Robin Challenge. Also see Spanky vs. Jay Briscoe in a bloodbath. The SAT plus much, much more. Order 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com.
Want to play better golf? Well, you could spend hundreds of dollars for lessons, or you can learn from the game's top pros and teachers by calling for your free trial issue of Golf Magazine. Call now, and you'll also receive this great Golf Magazine gear bag free with your paid subscription. Learn how to get more distance, straighten your slice, sharpen your short game, perfect your putt, and more. No matter what your level, you'll enjoy the game more because you'll play better with Golf Magazine. It's the game's fastest growing magazine because it's written for today's kind of golfer. Along with lessons from the pros and Golf Magazine's top 100 teachers, you'll get full tour coverage in Tour Talk, Great new courses you can play on. The best deals exclusively for Golf Magazine readers, plus equipment reviews and so much more. Call now for your free trial issue of Golf Magazine. If you like it, get 11 more, 12 in all for just $15.94. And you'll also get this roomy Golf Magazine gear bag with separate shoe compartment and a convenient bottle holder, free. You'll love golf more when you improve your game with lessons from the best in the business. Golf Magazine. Call now.
What a way to start things off here at Ring of Honor. Of course, we saw the Head Squad open things up with the Christopher Street connection, but this the first scheduled match, and what a matchup it's going to be. The Amazing Red and Jay Briscoe.
This is what the standards are going to be set from. Jay Briscoe, Amazing Red, both men under 20 years old, both men under 2 years experience. They have a lot of pressure on them.
Absolutely, with the wrestlers in the back watching, they, of course, setting the standard, setting the pace tonight. Coming back from the Hit Squad, who were just out there beating the crap out of everybody that got in their sight. They're going to maybe slow it down and set a wrestling pace. And of course, Jay Briscoe, the grappler in this matchup, the wrestler, Red, the aerial man, the high flyer, the grappler against the high flyer. What a classic match that is.
Absolutely. Briscoe, who has a very big height and weight advantage, but the Amazing Red makes up for it in heart.
Of course, Mark Briscoe outside of the ring with Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe not too used to the singles competition as he made a name for himself in this business as a tag partner with his brother Mark, but as of late he's been trying to break away into a singles wrestler. Red, on the other hand, is very versatile, has wrestled many matches both tag and singles.
And look at the fans showing their appreciation to these two great athletes, Jay Briscoe, the Amazing Red, and this is just the beginning.
Of course, we're going to see quite a feeling out process, I would imagine, right now between both wrestlers. These two wrestlers have met many times in different forms of tag team matches. They've had quite a rivalry with their respective partners all throughout the Northeast, but never in a singles match.
Hard shoulder tackle down. Amazing Red, the big leapfrog, comes by, switches off, Irish whip, leapfrog by Briscoe, drop down. Here he comes, throws him right over the top rope.
The B Ponzo sends Red right over the top rope. Red lands real hard on the outside of the ring there. And Jay Briscoe, what an athlete he is. What a versatile athlete. He can go high to the air as well as it looks like he is planning to do right now.
And Eric, if I'm right, Jay Briscoe has a very, very big football background. Am I right?
Absolutely. Very versatile, very decorated high school football player. Went both ways, offense and defense. Was a very recognized player, recruited by colleges all over the country. Played ball at Laurel High School in Laurel, Delaware.
And we're just lucky to have him here at the Ring of Honor in the first scheduled match with the Amazing Red. Hard right hand by the Amazing Red.
Absolutely. The Amazing Red will have quite an interest later on tonight as his usual partners, the Maximo brothers, are going to be part of that fatal five-way matchup.
Oh, it should be something else.
And a big leg lariat out of Jay Briscoe there. Going to try and slow the Amazing Red up. And Jay Briscoe better not try and get too finesse here, too glamorous. May not try and out-finesse Red, who is a high flyer. And if you're Red, you don't want to try and out-grapple Jay Briscoe, the wrestler.
Jay Briscoe, very smart, slowing it down a little bit, trying to get Red off of his game. High flying is Red's game. Jay Briscoe. Oh, hard right hand.
Jay Briscoe with the big right hand. Jay Briscoe, the aggressor in this matchup. At this point in time, Jay Briscoe has that little bit of an aggressive streak, and which is a good thing. It's led to several victories.
Oh, did you hear the impact?
What a hard-hitting kick. We heard it all the way here in our broadcast booth.
The Amazing Red, hard kicker. Got him right in the back of the head, stunning Jay Briscoe. Nice hard kick.
And Steve Carino, if you were Jay Briscoe right now, what kind of an offense would you have against a guy like Red who's going to come at you from all parts of the arena?
Quite simply, my theory on high flyers, take out their legs.
The high flyers as well, what you got to worry about if you are a high flyer, if you go to the well one too many times, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Oh, exactly. And Jay Briscoe's got him here. What's he setting up for?
Looks like he's trying to hook him for some kind of a fisherman's buster here. And look at him holding Red, letting Red think about it before he drops him on his head.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Red is not getting up from that.
Did you see the eyes rolling to the back of the head of Red when he hit the canvas?
The people may be up, but Red is out.
And Jay Briscoe right now mounting some kind of energy that he has about him. It looks like maybe it took a little bit out of him as well.
How the Amazing Red kicked out of that, I will never know.
While these two athletes have the cardiovascular conditioning to go all night, the pace that they have started in this matchup, this one could be over at any time.
Jay Briscoe taking a little too much time going to the top rope here.
Jay Briscoe now climbing up top. Again, I mentioned it earlier, you don't want to be a high flyer if you're in there against one of the greatest high flyers on the show, meaning Red. But Red, of course, reverses things. Not out of the ordinary for Red to counter a high-flying maneuver and a big brain buster of his own.
He could get the pin here.
Look at Makina right in there.
Red's got to hook that leg, though.
You can hear Mark Briscoe shouting words of encouragement to his brother Jay from outside of the ring.
The Amazing Red on top right now. Big right hand, 2.
Red has used quite a lot of punches in this matchup. Maybe trying to wear down Jay Briscoe.
Oh!
What a kick! Could have broken a finger or two off of Jay Briscoe.
Jay Briscoe showing some strength, kicking him right in the back of the head, though.
Red is just lethal with those kicks.
Oh!
And Red nails him in the mush with a big crescent kick.
Oh, Jay Briscoe does him one better.
And Jay Briscoe, I can't believe it, he outkicked Red.
I think even Mark's amazed at the speed and velocity that he threw that kick at the Amazing Red's face.
Jay Briscoe right now hearing it from these fans. He feels it. He's got that adrenaline rush. Look at the face. Look at the intensity. Look at the determination of Jay Briscoe. He says that's it. He's going for the Jay Driller.
This is an amazing move here. Oh, he can't get Red up.
And Red goes to counter. Remember, they've been in the ring with each other before on several occasions. Red has seen this, and he has also been on the receiving end of this move.
And he's going to be receiving it again. Oh, maybe not. The resilience of Red.
Red just doing everything he can to fight out of this move.
Oh, no.
And Jay just sticking with it. Jay Driller.
Oh!
Jay Driller. Look at Red going into convulsions on the side of the ring there.
That's absolutely it. Jay Briscoe is going to win this match.
What a devastating maneuver. How can any man survive something like that?
Well, it's going to be over in about 3 seconds here. Jay Briscoe makes the cover.
And he hooks the leg.
Oh, look at the Amazing Red. Knowing where he's at in the ring, even though he's dazed, confused. The Amazing Red knew where he was at, put his foot on the bottom rope. A smart move.
He's a linebacker and an offensive lineman.
Oh!
Jay Briscoe nails that half and half on Red.
Made it right all hole on his head.
Red's got major problems right now after receiving a Jay Driller and a half. This has got to be it. Now it looks like he's setting him up for that cannonball senton.
3rd time. He's 0 for 2 right now. Going to the top rope. Taking a lot of time.
Maybe the 3rd time's the charm.
Maybe.
Jay Briscoe now up. Jay Briscoe cannonball senton.
Oh, he missed. Jay Briscoe's got to stay on the mat. 3 times he's gone to the well.
Red goes up top real quick. Red alert! Red alert!
He got him.
Red Star press.
He got this. Could be it. We got a winner.
And that's it. And Red and Jay Briscoe set the standard, set the pace for Ring of Honor tonight.
Unbelievable contest. Jay Briscoe, who I don't know all that much about, has shown me that he is a true superstar here in Ring of Honor. And the Amazing Red is just simply amazing.
We're looking at 2 prodigies of the sport of professional wrestling, 2 superstars of the next generation, and right now, 2 stars of Ring of Honor. Both wrestlers, look at the toll the punishment has taken on both of their bodies.
That's right, because they're on heart, they're on determination, they're on desire. They all want to be #1 here at Ring of Honor.
And Red doesn't look like much of a winner right now, but regardless of that, the W does go in his column.
And that's what it means. W means green, wins mean money. Money means you get to do whatever you want. When you have the most money, you're the man. Just like me, Eric.
Just like you, huh? What's going to happen now? They're going to go at it again. Wait a minute. And what a show of sportsmanship. You got to love the handshake, Steve Corino.
That's right. There's no hate. I hate you. You hate me. This is all about honor. This is about sportsmanship. This is about who is the best.
RF Video presents The Era of Honor Begins. Witness the night that started it all for Ring of Honor with this pay-per-view-like release featuring the three-way dance match of the year. Everyone is talking about pitting Loki versus Christopher Daniels versus American Dragon, plus Eddie Guerrero versus Super Crazy, Jay Briscoe versus the Amazing Red, Ultimate Elimination with the SAT, and more. 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com. Ring of Honor returns to the Murphy Recreation Center in South Philadelphia off 4th and Oregon Ave, just 5 blocks from the ECW Arena, Saturday night, September 21st with the 7:30 p.m. bell time. For tickets, directions, all the info you need, call 215-891-9404 or visit rfvideo.com. 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com. 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com. Witness the hardest hitting, highest flying, most athletic wrestling for yourself.
Looking to connect instantly with someone new? Call the Night Exchange now and try it for free. Imagine connecting right now to exchange fantasies. The Night Exchange is the hottest way for adults to safely connect with the opposite sex by exchanging voice messages or talking live one-on-one 24 hours a day. Call the Night Exchange now and try it for free. Brought to you by IMG.
Let's go, baby. It's so easy. Hot local babes want to party with you. Call 1-800-820-HOT for just 69 cents per minute. Wild local babes are waiting to connect with you right now. It's so wild, you gotta check it out.
Right now, Steve, we are set for another match here at the Ring of Honor Road to the Championship. This is the first match in Tournament A. Spanky is set to square off with Paul London, and remember, the winner of this goes on later on to face the winner of Jody Fleisch and Johnny Storm.
I'll tell you what, Donnie B, this is a great matchup here. Spanky, the showstopper, the man that's undefeated here for Ring of Honor against Paul London, an up-and-comer that is just wooing the fans here at Ring of Honor.
Both men are graduates from the Texas Wrestling Academy, so both men know each other very well. And right now, this match is starting extremely even as Spanky goes for the roll-through crucifix headlock on Paul London. Paul London kicks out at 2 and is up on his feet, and Spanky right now seems to be a little off-kilter.
Maybe a little off-kilter, but these fans showing their appreciation early. Paul London and Spanky, two great athletes, two great professional wrestlers. They're vying to advance to the Ring of Honor Championship tournament. Here we go, they're locking up. I'll tell you what, you know both these guys.
Nice test of strength there by Spanky. Is snuck in right there, went for the test of strength, snatched the arm lock on Paul London, bridges over for a little extra leverage, and if he's not careful, Paul London might wind up in a submission hold right here.
That's right, submissions and pinfalls are what it's about here at Ring of Honor. That's why we have a couple seconds. Let me go over what the Code of Honor is. The Code of Honor is what Ring of Honor is based on. It ensures the most athletic matches with clear winners and losers. The Code of Honor is made up of 5 laws of honor. These are like the commandments that everyone is expected, and I mean expected, to follow and provide the best action. The laws of honor are the following. Competitors must shake hands before and after the match. Sportsmanship is the key here, Donnie B. No sneak attacks. This isn't sports entertainment. This is professional wrestling. If you can't get it done on your own, we don't want you here at Ring of Honor. No interfering or having others interfere on your behalf. Just like I said about the sneak attacks. If it's one-on-one or tag team, this ain't sports entertainment. Professional wrestling is the name that these guys are marketing, and this is what the fans come to see. No harming an official or causing others to harm an official. We don't do their job, they don't want us to do theirs. And if you are DQ'd in your match, you have broke the Code of Honor. And though you may be invited back, the boys in the back aren't going to be too happy with you.
Well, Steve Corino, I don't know how you just saw all that without blowing up, but speaking of blowing up, these two guys right here are showing no signs of it right now as Paul London seems to be capitalizing. He has just sent Spanky reeling through the middle rope from the back wheel soup kick right there in the middle of the chin, and Spanky is outside the ring, and London goes for the suicide dive, but cleverly enough,
enough, Spanky avoids it.
That's right. Spanky is a great thinker. A lot of people may think he's cocky. A lot of people may think he's lightheaded. But Spanky's a thinker, and he's one of the only guys here at Ring of Honor that's undefeated.
Well, he might be undefeated and he might be a thinker, but one of the things that Paul London has going for him is a wealth of potential. Recently in an RF video shoot interview, the one and only legend himself, Terry Funk, has pointed out that Paul London is a surefire, can't-miss prospect in the world of professional wrestling. And my friend, when Terry Funk says that, people will listen.
Well, people will listen, and there's been a lot of surefire picks. But I'll have to agree with Terry Funk for once. Paul London is a future superstar, and maybe he may pull one out. He may pull two out. He may pull three out, and he may be the first Ring of Honor champion.
Well, as we see Rudy Boy looking on very intently at two of his proteges right now in the middle of the ring, Spanky shoots Paul London into the ropes. Paul London back elbow to the face. Paul London seems to be absorbing a little bit punishment right now. Spanky is on top. Once again, hooks the leg. Only a 2 count. Referee Mike Keener lets us know.
Donnie B, why is Rudy Boy Gonzalez even at ringside? Why can't he be watching on the monitors with the rest of the boys?
Well, much like a mother bird, Rudy Boy has a lot of interest, a lot of stock in this match. These are two young men he took from hatchlings. He taught them the professional wrestling business, and he is a proud papa at ringside, if you will. Spanky and Paul London, two of the very best young upcomers in the sport of professional wrestling, and Rudy Boy has every right to stand there and be proud.
Now, in my opinion, Rudy Boy's a vulture, and the showstopper, Spanky, getting the people into it, banging the mat, intimidated. Oh, did you just see him kick Paul London's face off?
Well, he might have kicked his face off, but one of the things Spanky does that I have a little bit of a disagreement with is he takes a little too much time to showboat around the ring. It may or may not cost him in this match, but someday down the line, if you showboat, if you take that extra time, it will surely come back to bite you in the ass.
It may bite him in the ass, but right now he's undefeated. He's on top of Paul London. Spanky is in control.
Right now, Spanky hooking the arm, going for the vertical suplex. Nice snap style into the small cradle package. 1-2, Paul London is out, and Spanky has a look of disbelief.
Spanky's getting a little frustrated. Maybe he's thinking that Paul London isn't up to his level yet. Maybe he's thinking that Paul London isn't in the league of Spanky, but Paul London's showing that him and Spanky are pretty even.
Well, I think Paul London is doing the smart thing right now, Steve. One of the weaknesses that I've seen with Spanky, the only real weakness, is his short temper. If you can get Spanky off balance and get him a little frustrated, he may make a mistake. And if he does that, and if it lasts longer than 3 seconds, he, my friend, will be no longer on the road to glory, if you will.
Beautiful move there. It's got Spanky down. And Donnie B, you're right. If you ask any of the boys what is the weakness,
fight. Well, right there, Rudy Boy, you just heard. Come on, fight, Paul, fight. Right there, Steve Carino. Rudy's doing the right thing. Even though both of these men are very even, both evenly matched, Rudy Boy is chanting for Paul London to fight, because he wants to get him up a little higher in the ranks on the same level as Spanky.
Oh, yeah, and Rudy Boy Gonzalez, you know, he's big caretaker of all the Texas boys. Give me a break. Paul London's got to do it on his own, and he is doing it right there. And a beautiful super kick, and he's got Spanky down. He's got to get it. He's got to roll him over. He's got to pin him. 1, 2, 3. He's got to find a little more energy. He found it.
Right there, Rudy Boy telling Paul London to go for the cover. Might I reiterate, right there, Rudy Boy is telling Paul London to get up and fight. He knows this is the place to make a name. He wants to see Paul London go to the road to victory. He wants to see this young man rise faster through the ranks. He wants to see him on the same level as Spanky, and he might just be able to do that in the next few minutes.
That's right. Paul London showing that he does.
Oh, nice
beautiful.
Off the top. Nice block attempt by Paul London, who's setting him up for a high-risk maneuver. Beautiful shooting star, but no one in the pool at home. Spanky with the presence of mind to move out of the way, and Paul London comes up a little bit short on the shooting star.
That's right. When you come up a little bit short, that's when you lose. He's setting it up. Slice bread number 2 here.
Oh, straddled him on the top rope there, right there. Spanky went for slice bread number 2, and that's one of the only ways I've been able to figure someone could block that move, and he did just that. He straddled Spanky on the top rope. Nice back brain kick. Spanky once again on the outside of the ring.
But he's got to get Spanky in the ring to pin the man. If he wants to advance, he shouldn't be catching his breath.
Nice, beautiful sunset flip thingamajiggy. I don't know how to call that one, Steve, but what he did was pretty damn amazing. I couldn't do it.
It's too new school for me. The last time I saw Paul London do a move like that, he broke somebody's leg. Remember that? That was great.
Well, I don't think he has a broken leg, but Spanky's got a few marbles jarred right there, and right now, Paul London has to capitalize. He has Spanky hurt. He has Spanky dazed and confused, and if he's smart, he would go for something right now in the next few minutes, maybe another high-risk move, and he might score the 3 count. Paul London, nice outside moonsault.
But Spanky too close to the ropes. That's what shows the brain of Spanky. The guy's a thinker. Even when he's getting beat on, he's thinking. He's knowing where he's at. The placement in the ring. He placed himself right near the ropes. 1-2, foot in the ropes.
2 forearms to the chin of Paul London. Spanky going for the belly-to-back suplex right there. Nice. Right off the top rope, Paul London looks for the double underhook. Face first slam into the mat. A nice high-impact move by Paul London, but is it enough? Oh, Spanky barely got out of that one, Steve.
The referee, Mike Keener, was in perfect position again. That's what I love about Ring of Honor. The official's always in position. You'll never have to blame an official for a match going one way or the other. London still on top of Spanky. Spanky, he needs to get up. He needs to get right back on Paul London if he wants to win this match. Everybody's expecting Spanky to win, but Paul London's really taking it to him.
And right there, Paul London made a cardinal mistake. He took a little too much time going to the top rope, and Spanky made him pay for it. Crotched him on the top rope. Now Spanky looking to finish off Paul London with perhaps a superplex off the top rope. Paul London blocks it once, twice.
Oh! Did Paul London just land on his head?
Right there seemed to be Paul London going for the block of the superplex. Might have been off base a little bit and fell face first on the top rope. That might be it for Paul London. I don't know how he's going to kick out of that.
But Spanky, a rare mistake I've seen Spanky. Spanky did not hook the leg there, allowing Paul London a little more leeway to jump out of that move. Spanky goes for the suplex right on his head.
Wow, I've never seen that move before, Steve, but I'll tell you right now, Spanky is pulling out all the stops in this match. High-risk power moves. It's all out the window right now, and Spanky looks to go further in this tournament, and he just might be able to do that if he lands a few more of those.
And you know, Jody Fleisch and Johnny Storm are watching on the monitors down in the locker room. These guys are giving it all. Storm and Fleisch got to be thinking, what will they have left? Whoever wins this, who will have anything left for the second round? Here it goes for slice bread number 2. It's the greatest thing in slice bread. This could be it. Beautiful.
And now the winner of your match, Spanky, as he advances in tournament right now. Spanky is your winner of this match.
But Paul London also showing why he belongs here in Ring of Honor. The man just took Spanky to the limit. Spanky's still undefeated, and he advances in Block A.
Ring of Honor returns to the Murphy Recreation Center in South Philadelphia off 4th and Oregon Ave, just 5 blocks from the ECW Arena, Saturday night, September 21st with the 7:30 p.m. bell time. For tickets, directions, all the info you need, call 215-891-9404 or visit rfvideo.com. 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com. 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com. Witness the hardest hitting, highest flying, most athletic wrestling for yourself. RF Video presents The Era of Honor Begins. Witness the night that started it all for Ring of Honor with this pay-per-view-like release featuring the 3-way dance match of the year. Everyone is talking about pitting Loki versus Christopher Daniels versus American Dragon, plus Eddie Guerrero versus Super Crazy, Jay Briscoe versus the Amazing Red, Ultimate Elimination with the SAT, and more. 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com.
If you love the sight of a big whitetail buck moving through the brush, the excitement of ducks coming in over your decoys, the thrill of seeing a largemouth bass crashing your lure, you love Field & Stream, America's premier outdoor magazine. Call now and get a full year of Field & Stream plus 2 bonus issues for 86 cents an issue. That's 79% off the newsstand price. You'll also get this handy Mossio gear bag free with your paid subscription. It carries and protects your stuff exactly what you want in a gear bag. Just like Field & Stream is exactly what you want in a sportsman's magazine. It's bagging that trophy buck, catching the biggest trout, casting like a pro, using the right lures, improving your shotgunning skills, getting the greatest gear, plus timely coverage on the hottest places to hunt and fish in your area. It's all in Field & Stream, the great magazine of the great outdoors. Call now to save 79% and get this Mossio gear bag free.
Call 1-800-605-3223 now to get Field & Stream for just $12 plus the handy Mossio gear bag free. Call 1-800-605-3223.
He knows Christopher Daniels is hurt. Christopher Daniels knows the American Dragon's hurt. They both have to capitalize on that. Whoever's going to take advantage of this is going to be the winner.
These two men trading shots, no strangers to each other, have built up quite a rivalry over the years. American Dragon now, Christopher Daniels, what an open hand. Christopher Daniels again, big clothesline to get back to work on that neck.
American Dragon stunned, but he's not trying to go on his back. A big kick out, you see him. He was not letting Christopher Daniels roll him on his back, which helped him another 2-3 seconds maybe, and that may have saved him right here in this match.
What about the reputation of Christopher Daniels? Should he be unable to defeat American Dragon? And should he be unable to defeat Loki? What about Christopher Daniels bragging about how they are not better than him? Especially look at him now going for the pin after that Blue Thunder driver. No. What about the reputation of Christopher Daniels?
Christopher Daniels is not worried about his reputation because his reputation is solid. Christopher Daniels knows that he has the ability to be #1 here at Ring of Honor if he defeats American Dragon and Low-Ki. And Christopher Daniels is doing everything. He's staying on the neck, but American Dragon's taking him down here. This could be it.
American Dragon looks to be setting up for that cattle mutilation, and no, he was unable to hold on because of that bad neck.
The bad neck that Christopher Daniels is taking advantage of. This is what a ring general is all about. This is what a great professional is all about. Christopher Daniels worked on the neck and made sure that American Dragon could not put his finisher on him.
Whatever strategy that American Dragon had, maybe saving a move like cattle mutilation for a special point in the match, has to be out the window now with that bad neck. It has to eliminate a lot of the offense that American Dragon had prepared for tonight. Dragon suplex attempt here.
Yeah, but look, where Christopher Daniels always knows where he's at, always knows where the middle of the ring is, always knows where the corners are. Big pile driver, that could be it.
How much more is a human being's neck going to be able to take during a wrestling match? The neck is not meant to take punishment like this consistently.
That's right, but it was not only on the neck, but it was also on the shoulders. There's another big move. This could be it. When Daniels is going for 3. He's cinching it in.
He's looking to wrench it back with that neck. He tucked. He tucked.
He got him. Christopher Daniels 1-0 now. Goes against Low-Ki. American Dragon 0-1 and his neck's hurting. He now has a disadvantage going in against Low-Ki. Low-Ki's watching it. He's going, American Dragon's hurt. I'll kick him in the neck. Christopher Daniels has a lot of momentum going in here. Christopher Daniels is my pick to go 2-0 tonight in this round robin challenge.
Oh yeah, easy to pick him now after he just won the match. Why didn't you pick me another winner while you're at it? Christopher Daniels made American Dragon tap. I have never in my entire life seen American Dragon tap. That is the pain, excruciating pain that American Dragon had in his neck.
Yeah, but I didn't understand. What did he say?
What? What's his problem? He just won.
American Dragon, Ring of Honor, they dare it us to shake hands after the match. Well, I tell you what, kid, since I just made you tap, what if you show me the respect I deserve and shake my hand now?
What a hypocrite! What a hypocrite! Expecting a handshake after what he pulled last month and earlier tonight.
Hey, but Eric, he is the winner. American Dragon should shake his hand.
You know, I like you in class, so I'm going to show a little bit of class.
He has made a complete mockery out of the code of honor, especially the handshake, a mockery.
But American Dragon showed class. He got beat, he tapped out, but he shook Christopher Daniels' hand. He followed the code of honor here at Ring of Honor.
Christopher Daniels driving the body of Low-Ki into the canvas here at Ring of Honor. Christopher Daniels looks like he's going up for that moonsault once again. He nailed it earlier, but no, lands on his feet. Low-Ki now for the kick.
Low-Ki kicked him right in the face. Christopher Daniels is down. Low-Ki's got to get some energy back. If he wants to win this match, Low-Ki's got to get up. He's got to throw more kicks to Christopher Daniels' head and wear him down.
Who is the top man here at Ring of Honor? That is exactly what this round robin challenge is about. Low-Ki looked like he was going for the key crusher, but Christopher Daniels, of course, did his scouting last month in the ring with Low-Ki and was able to block.
He puts Christopher Daniels on the top rope. What do we got here? Daniels hooks it right into...
Christopher Daniels now. He made American Dragon tap earlier. He did make him tap. Will he make low-key tap? No. Big unorthodox reverse knife edge to the back of the neck of Christopher Daniels, and that big palm strike.
And Christopher Daniels has a very hard palm strike. He's now taking it once again with the neck right down on the back of his head.
Christopher Daniels, again, the ring general, continues to work on that one body part, being the neck of his opponents. He loves to go to work on the neck, soften it up for the Angel's wings, or whatever the case may be. Could you imagine the ramifications? There he goes. He's setting him up for the Angel's wings.
That's right. We didn't get to see them in match number 1. He just hit it down.
Angel's wings. Angel's wings.
That's it. Christopher Daniels is going to go 2-0 here, Ring of Honor.
There's no way Low-Ki can kick out of that.
But he didn't hook the leg. Arrogance just cost Christopher Daniels this match. It cost him this challenge that's been so, that everybody's been looking forward to for the last month. Arrogance just cost Christopher Daniels right now. I'm so frustrated with Christopher Daniels right now.
Maybe the bragging rights to be the top guy. And Ring of Honor, Low-Ki rolls through. Has him hooked. He's got him for the key crusher.
Oh!
Key crusher.
But does he have enough strength to roll over and pin Christopher Daniels?
And if he does, we have the instinct to hook the leg, something that Christopher Daniels did not do.
Christopher Daniels is hurt, but he's getting up. He's getting towards the rope. You can't pin a man when he's in the rope. Christopher Daniels knows that, and so does Low-Ki. Low-Ki is hurt. Christopher Daniels is hurt. It's go time here, Ring of Honor.
It was the very same move that last month here at the Ring of Honor begins that Low-Ki used to defeat Christopher Daniels and the American Dragon. He pinned Christopher Daniels using that move. Big tidal wave. Christopher Daniels now having flashbacks about what happened last month to him. Again, right on his back, looking up at the lights.
Somehow Daniels kicked out. Low-Ki knew what to do. He hooked both legs there, but Daniels somehow found the strength to kick out here. A close 2 count there.
Talk about the effort of Christopher Daniels. Remember, he already wrestled American Dragon just a few matches back. Low-Ki going back to that key crusher. Angel's wings. No, he blocks it. Christopher Daniels now. Looks like he has him cinched. He's calling for it. He's calling for the end. Spins him around.
Oh, no! He doesn't want to get caught in this.
He's got the Dragon clutch. The Dragon clutch.
Hold on, Daniels. If Daniels can hold on, no, he taps. He's tapping.
He taps. We've seen 2 submissions end these matches here during the round robin challenge. A submission of match number 1. A tap out of match number 2.
Unbelievable action. These 2 men know each other so well. Low-Ki got out of the move, put him in his own submission. Now the question is, will Christopher Daniels shake the hand of Low-Ki? He made American Dragon shake his hand. Now will he be a man of honor and shake the hand of Low-Ki?
Last month he refused to shake the hand of Low-Ki and even went as far as to make this challenge. That's why these 2 men are there. He said he could beat them both in one night. He was wrong. He was proven wrong by Low-Ki here at Ring of Honor.
And if I know Christopher Daniels the way I know Christopher Daniels, he will stand up and shake the hand of the man that just made him tap. The man that's going on to wrestle American Dragon later on tonight, Low-Ki.
Low-Ki, of course, would shake the hand of Christopher Daniels. You know it, I know it. He'd shake his hand if he lost the match. Christopher Daniels now calling for the microphone.
And this is what we've been waiting for. Christopher Daniels, as arrogant as he is, he's a man of honor, and he's going to show right here.
He can't even talk. He can't even talk.
Earlier tonight, I met American Dragon. I made him shake my hand. Well, you just made me tap out. So, I just want to say, that doesn't prove a damn thing.
What?
Whoa, what?
Daniels makes American Dragon tap. I made him shake hands. He tapped too. This was all a ruse so he could use it to build an excuse. He has to wrestle 2 matches.
But what is the Ring of Honor title that Christopher Daniels was just speaking about?
What is he privy to? What kind of knowledge does he know?
He's such a poor sport.
A hypocrite. Xavier right there. Looking to congratulate him. Surprised Daniels didn't have some color commentary for Xavier. I'm thinking, hey, what's Ryan Shamrock doing here?
She's with her brother, of course.
Daniels now going to his dressing room at...
Give me a handshake, dude. I You got a problem, my boy Loki? You got a problem with our foreman? You got a problem with every single one of us. You better do what you're told around here.
That's a problem you don't want, Eric.
I didn't hear Daniels make any witty commentary in that locker room. And wait, what is he doing here?
Where'd Daniels go?
We're following Christopher Daniels. Can we follow? What?
This kid's a goof.
Does he realize what just happened here at Ring of Honor? I think we lost Dan.
Low-key, Christopher Daniels, American Dragon. 3 of the best in the world. 3 unforgettable matches, 1 night of action. The Round Robin Challenge. Also see Spanky vs. Jay Briscoe in a bloodbath. The SAT plus much, much more. Order 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com.
Ring of Honor returns to the Murphy Recreation Center in South Philadelphia off 4th and Oregon Ave, just 5 blocks from the ECW Arena, Saturday night, September 21st with the 7:30 p.m. bell time. For tickets, directions, all the info you need, call 215-891-9404 or visit rfvideo.com, 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com, 215-891-9404, rfvideo.com. Witness the hardest hitting, highest flying, most athletic wrestling for yourself.
I'm okay. I'm pretty good.
Does this look like your home phone?
That's great. Are you sending the check?
If you've been disconnected, call Metro Teleconnect.
Just go ahead and send that check out here. That'd be great. No, I'm eating great.
Unpaid phone bills or bad credit make no difference.
How much is it for? No, that's great. That's great. Just go ahead and put it in the envelope right now and give it a little lick. Put it in the envelope.
So if you're tired of the pay phone as your home phone, call us and come in out of the rain.
I'm in a great place right now. I really am.
Tolerance is accepting someone before they walk through the door.
No matter what their background, their religion, their lifestyle.
It's about accepting people for who they are as individuals.
Their culture, their family, their traditions. Tolerance is celebrating the diversity that makes us great.
Tolerance. Honor the differences. Picture a world of respect. Visit tolerance.org to learn more.
Low-key now, look at him just on his hands and knees, crawling over to cover, and still hooks the leg.
Exactly. And what are we, about 20 minutes into this match right now? These guys have been going at it toe-to-toe, 20 minutes, no rest. These guys trying to beat each other, trying to win here. They want to win the main event here at Ring of Honor.
And Low-key, once again, maybe trying to open up that cut a little bit more, trying to end it. You got to think right now, Low-key just wants to end it. He's found himself in too many predicaments in the last few minutes.
He may have just knocked him out right there. Shamrock may want to go over to see if American Dragon has been knocked out.
And look at Low-key. Look at the discipline. Look at the focus of Low-key.
He gets more intense as the match goes along.
Signaling for what looks to be the key crusher. Going for the key crusher. Key crusher.
Oh, it's
key crusher.
He kicked out.
He kicked out of the key crusher. And that three-way just moments before he won the match as he is in position. Phoenix splash.
Oh, no. Dragon had his legs up.
For whoever questions the prestige of Ring of Honor, look in the ring right now. Look at what these two men have put their bodies through, all for bragging rights to be the best wrestler here tonight at Ring of Honor.
Unbelievable! Top rope belly to back suplex. He wants the submission victory here.
Low-key right now, look at his body. He can't even stand up straight. He can't even sit up straight. He's falling all over the place. His equilibrium is off.
Low-key. Oh, hard shot to the back there.
Like a king of the mountain here. Who can remain up top? Low-key with that vicious headbutt. Oh no, he's got a position.
A key crusher from the top? No way.
I don't think I've ever seen this. Key crusher.
He got him. He got him.
But how much does Low-key have left? Does Low-key have it in him to roll over and make the cover?
Low-key's got to get up. It took so much energy out of him. It took so much energy to hit the key crusher from the second rope. Pride, determination, heart. This is what's getting him through this match right now.
Low-key shoots American Dragon in, setting him up for the title wave. And no, American Dragon's done his homework.
Caught him full Nelson here. Could it be? One more time, Dragon suplex. No.
No, he's got Low-key hooked.
Oh!
Bridges. No.
2 count.
American Dragon now follows through. American Dragon not wasting any time. Pedal mutilation.
He's got it.
Pedal mutilation. How can you tap?
He's got it. Low-key tried to look at his hand. He's grasping. He's in a lot of pain right now. Shamrock's right there. What a bridge by American Dragon.
The cattle mutilation applied by American Dragon.
Low-key's trying to get to the ropes. He's trying with every little ounce of effort he's got left. What a bridge.
And American Dragon could not hold on. American Dragon following through. Look at American Dragon not wasting any time. American Dragon once again goes for the cattle mutilation. Drags Low-key right back to the center of the ring.
Back in the middle.
Hangs on with the bridge.
Unbelievable.
Look at the pressure being put right in the back of Low-key.
Look at Low-key, the veins in his forearm right now. The intense pain that he is in right now. Pride is not letting him tap out right now.
American Dragon has to be thinking, if this won't do it, what will?
Exactly, that's what I'd be thinking of right now. American Dragon has used that move to defeat top superstars in the wrestling industry. And American Dragon, Low-key is yet to tap out.
He may not be able to tap out. He may be unconscious. Ken Shamrock checking to see if he's unconscious.
Ken Shamrock's in there.
Ken Shamrock's not going to be fooled. Low-key may be unconscious. It's kind of hard to tell from our vantage point.
He got him. He got him. Unbelievable action there. Unbelievable. The pain was too intense for Low-key. Low-key passes out. This match, look at these two. They've given it their all. They've given it every ounce of effort, heart, determination, desire to be the main event here. Unbelievable action, Eric. American Dragon gets his hand raised in victory, but both men have proved why the Ring of Honor is the best wrestling action.
And the round robin challenge. That is one victory for American Dragon, one victory for Low-key tonight, and one victory for Chris Daniels.
Unbelievable action. Both men are going to need medical attention right now after this match.
Listen to this crowd, Steve.
Unbelievable. Showing their appreciation for both these competitors.
Does American Dragon even realize that he won the match?
I don't know. I don't know if either one do.
American Dragon may have expended so much energy that he may have knocked himself out. I think we got another match of the year candidate on our hands here.
It's what it's all about right there.
The code of honor. And Ken Shamrock, what an unbelievable job he did.
That's right. Not to take away anything from John Finnegan or Mike Keener, but Ken Shamrock was definitely the right choice to be the referee in this important match. American Dragon, Low-key, two of the greatest superstars here, Ring of Honor, have just proved why they are the main event.
You got to believe Ken Shamrock's going to be talking about this match for a long, long time.
Not only Ken Shamrock, but every fan that was there, every fan that orders this tape, every fan that just... There you got the official decision there. Stephen DeAngelis, Ken Shamrock raising the hand of American Dragon. Intensity there.
Looking to connect instantly with someone new? Call the Night Exchange now and try it for free. Imagine connecting right now to exchange fantasies. The Night Exchange is the hottest way for adults to safely connect with the opposite sex by exchanging voice messages or talking live one-on-one 24 hours a day. Call the Night Exchange now and try it for free. Brought to you by IMG.
Let's go, baby. It's so easy. Hot local babes want to party with you. Call 1-800-820-HOT for just 69 cents per minute. Wild local babes are waiting to connect with you right now. It's so wild, you gotta check it out.
We watch it
every Sunday.
It gives people a little bit more insight to what the program is really about. First time I saw the Penn State story, I got chills. It's a great show. I love the show. I mean, I'll watch it every time it comes on. They got a little flavor, too. This is right. This is pretty decent. All the guys I know wake up in the morning, that's the first thing they want to watch, the Penn State story.
And I just couldn't wait to get a chance to be on it. Because everyone watches the Penn State football story after the game.
Gwyneth, do you turn off the lights when you leave your bedroom?
I do. Cameron, do you turn your thermostat down to 65 degrees and wear a sweater?
Yes, I do. Hey, I bet you leave the water running when you brush your teeth.
Hey, why don't you go buy a hybrid car?
Hey, I have one.
Oh. What are you doing to save energy and make us less dependent on foreign oil?
Read our lips.
Conserve.
I'm here to wish you luck in tonight's final match. And seeing that I was the one man you didn't wrestle in the tournament last month, I just want to let you know, keep Xavier in mind if you win that title.
Fair enough. You got it.
Thank you.
September 21st, I'm a man of my word. Xavier, I will be glad to fight you. The only thing that you can do is be ready.
Be ready. The all-around best.
The following is rated...